Hello, hello, hello. Yes. So we are here and now in this moment, center. Everything is moving, movement, continuous change. Forms are merging, emerging, and the center is not moving. The center is at total peace, or it is a rest zone, and it is so important to go to that center. It is our house. Peace is our house where we rest, and when we have good rest, then we go out and we dance, we celebrate, or we express our being, our body, we create, we participate. But then again, we get tired and then we have to go to rest. And one way to just sleep and get unconscious for 7 8 hours. So that is one kind physical. Of course, it gives you emotional and spiritual benefits also. And one is meditation or going consciously to the center, to the nothingness. And there is just peace. There is only silence. Even the love, happiness, joy, and laughter and creativity comes from that depth, from that silence. But to have that unique expression, some divine expression, some beautiful, authentic, original expression, we have to go inside and we have to go to the center. So it is not a physical center, or we have to go to some place. And this place is you, beyond mind, beyond thought patterns, just peace. Observing all the thoughts if there are thoughts, but not identifying with them. And who is identifying with the thoughts? So this much realization is also very profound, that I am witness, and I am in my past used to identify with the thoughts. So I became a pattern, a boundary, a limit, or a box. Now in the present, if I have to be in the present, then I have to release the past. Then only I can be in the present. Then I am able to open myself and I can merge or meet or get in tune with the present. And in the present, if there is nothing, means just I'm in my room and there is nothing. You enjoy that nothingness also. Your mind self, your so-called the local identified self, it is really it afraid of this peace, of this nothingness, of this silence. Consciously, if you choose. But the real you, the being beyond mind, loves this silence because it is silence. At the center, it is peace. And this peace is very profound. It is alive peace, conscious peace. There is nothingness, there is peace, there is spaciousness, there is no movement, but there is observer observing this peace. And who can observe peace? Peace itself. You have to be peaceful to listen to peace. So the peace is already within you. You are peace in your essence. And this peace is the center. And this center is one where we meet. And all, as we said before, the love and happiness and dance and creativity and your unique expressions comes out from that peace. And it is good, it is important to go and to experience the real you, the center, to know our center. Then our outer expressions will be more beautiful and profound and unique and full of divinity. A tree, we just observe the tree. Oh, it is so big, so nice, fruits and leaves and flowers and this and that. And the tree is deeply rooted also. As you see, it is above, it is down also, underground also. And the roots are in darkness, in nothingness. So that center is our nothingness, and we have to get tuned with that also. And in that nothingness, you don't take your personality, so called, your mind with it, your identification with it, because otherwise we cannot experience that peace. We will not love it. We want to get out of that peace immediately, or the mind is fearful of that peace. But you, the real you, it is in total tune with that peace, because peace is one. And when you have some time to fully experience this peace without taking the personality with you, no image, only peace. Even the images, the thoughts are coming, let them come, let them go. Don't stop them, don't force them. Allow them to move, and in between thoughts, you experience no thought is only peace. And to listen to the peace, to observe peace, we have to be peaceful. And when we give some time to this peace, when we really give some time, though time is illusion, but we experience that peace, then when we come out from that peace, then we have something to offer, to express some beauty, some divinity, some authenticity, and original, unique ideas. It is not then repeated pattern, otherwise we are always on the surface, we are not going to center, and our life is repeating. The mind is telling you the same story again and again, and we are identified with it. So more we go into the depth, and it is not that we have to close our eyes and always watch the darkness. It is just moving in the present as it is, without any thought, expanding our awareness, our vision, becoming one with the present. If you are in the nature, become the nature. Your body is part of nature. Don't be an observer and observing nature. Become one. There is no observer and there is no scenery. All is one. All is whole and one. Not any duality. Only oneness. And you just flow with it second by second as it is. If it is a morning time, you are morning. If it is evening time, you are that evening. There is no mind. There is no need to use your mind as a tool also that time. And of course, there is no identification with mind. So, for that experience, we have to be free from mind. There are moments in the present moment you enjoy or you become in harmony, in tune with them. But sometimes there is nothing in the present moment also means just it is very silent and serene, like the sun is rising and just you are in that moment. There is no thoughts. That means you are going into the depth, not on the surface, but going into the depth. Pure receptivity for receiving, for to be receptive. You have to break that layers from outside which we carry the mind identification. Then only you can receive this morning sunlight if it is so, or just watching the empty sky, the sky, and there is nothing, only spaciousness, vastness, and there is kind of nothingness, and you are perfectly okay with that also. Ah, nothing, and you enjoy expanded awareness, nothingness. You're not lacking anything. You don't want to get out of it. Oh, there is nothing. I have to move to something, hold something. Otherwise, I'm nothing. Your mind fears, but your being, your soul loves it. Nothingness. And like a tree, the more it goes down, the roots are strong and is going to stillness inside, nothingness, no movement, no dance inside, kind of just peace. Then they take more nutrition from the depth and they have more solidity, more good foundation. So when we go to that, we experience that inner, which is the center, which is not moving, which is just peace, profound silence, and it is a rich silence. It is not a dull or not a forceful silent. It is alive, and you just being there. And when you come out of that silence, your being, your body or your expressions become so rich, so divine. Just half an hour or 15 minutes or just 5 minutes or just 2 minutes. Just experience that time is illusion, but experience that peace, which is who you are, which is not something from outside. It is already within us. That's why we want to experience it. This peace, we go for search for peace, just for few minutes experience this peace that no form, no movement. It may be inside, it may be outside. Outside is inside, inside is outside. Whatever you perceive outside, it is already within you inside. So you can be anywhere in the present moment or just in the pure awareness. In that nothingness. And when you come out of that nothingness, you have touched the source. The source is not something outside, it is who you are. You have got that tuning, that wholeness, because the space, like space is one, it is here or it is an outside. The space is one, peace is one, and we meet in that peace. We meet to God. Everything is God, outside or inside, but we meet to the source from where all things expresses, all things manifest outside. So you go to that root, to that depth inside, and you take that richness from that source. Then your life, the outer life, it becomes rich. The love comes from that peace. Happiness, unconditional joy comes from that peace. Not from the identification, not from something, but from nothing. The original idea, the uniqueness. You are so unique as you are. You are made by God or by this whole, and you are unique in your way. If you don't follow anybody, follow means, of course, we learn from everywhere, but we don't follow like a photostat copy, photocopy. We are our expressions are unique when we allow it to emerge. We are unique. The source is one, the peace is one. We are one. In that oneness also there is beauty when everyone is uniquely expressing, and you become more loving. Love comes out of your being, because that is who we are, love. Because in that oneness, why we feel connected to everybody. When we are free from mind, we feel love for everyone, because it is who we are, love. Love, our love is just a word. We feel in tune, in touch with everybody, even an animal also, a tree, a stone, not just a diamond, but a stone also. We feel in tune with that stone also when we are totally present. Because life is one. The expressions may vary, but the space is one. The being is one. Being is one. Ah, then you are not just a human person, some fixed something. Ah, you are everything. So going to that depth, inside, inside and outside, these are also illusions. Means it is not inside and it is not outside. It is everywhere, and everything emerges from that peace, from that nothingness. So you move inside or you move outside, as a way of saying you meditate inside, just pure awareness, going inside and watching nothingness inside, peace inside, beyond thought, beyond patterns, beyond emotions. There is silence zone inside also. And you may want to feel it outside, then go and into the nature, into the spaciousness, into open sky and feel it. It's beautiful. The outside peace, the outside spaciousness, who observe it? The inside peace, the inside spaciousness, the inside awareness that experience the awareness outside also. So there is no two awareness. Oh, okay, I am awareness. That is awareness inside. Inside. The awareness is not a form. It is formless. It is just feeling of being alive, being. And when we experience this inner journey, so called, the spaciousness or this peace inside or peace outside, or experiencing this silence and peace, profound peace, enjoying being one with the peace, then when we come out, we are expressing divinity. So this time is good. We have to consciously choose and give some time for being nothing, to meditate or being just a mindful walk, walk with total awareness in the present. And there is no thoughts, no patterns, no identification, even no affirmations also. Affirmations are good, of course, but give some time to nothingness, no positivity, no negativity. You are in center. And in that center, you are connected to, you are get in tune with the whole universe. When you experience space, let we talk about spaciousness, space outside, you see the open sky and you feel expanded vision. But the space is, as we all know, space is inside also. Space is inside, so outside. Space is everywhere. Just try to feel space, only space. 99.999%, it is all space. Just feel all is space. All is space means nothingness, no movement inside, just spaciousness. Space. Don't observe that I'm observing space. Don't become somebody or body. You are space. It is 99.9999. It is all space. So being from that space, feel space outside also. So this is also one way, and just feel this vastness, this spaciousness, this nothingness, silence, expanded awareness. Freedom, profound freedom. And all the things emerge from that space in the same way that things emerge from your space. So to say, to use some words, the peace inside emerge, and that emerging is beautiful then. It is beautiful, it is. Again, I'm repeating, it is beautiful, it is original, it is refreshing, it is very enthusiastic, it is laughter and dance, it is love. It all expresses from your being in a different way, different paths, different channels, unique expressions. That's why the world is beautiful, because if everyone is unique, it is beautiful. And when we are not experiencing this space or this peace, this meditation, this nothingness, this no thought, this beyond thought, that is no thought stays, then our thought will be same to same. Our patterns will be same to same. But when we go beyond these thoughts into the no thought region, then afterward, when you come, you are a new person. You may be a completely new person, new being, like a Gautam became Buddha, Jesus became Christ, as with the name changed. Your body will be same, but it will be in a different vibe and it will be expressing in a different way. So when you're moving in the present to present, second by second, second by second, not carrying that self so called, then actually in every moment you are renewing your being, renewing your self, so called your local self, your body, renewing it. And the divine is then guiding you, the whole is then taking you, guiding you, speaking through you, expressing through you, dancing through you. You are no more than you as a self, as a somebody. The somebody is dropped and you become whole. The whole is expressing through this vessel, and you allow this whole. And this whole is like us, we say in our normal way that the being, the expression from your heart, that which you want to express and you feel love to express it. So that is the whole or God itself want to express, and that expresses from your heart and you feel love to express it. So that is not the you. You means the mind you. That is the real you. The real you is God. The real you is Christ, Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, Krishna consciousness. That is who you are. Then your expressions are like them, peace and serenity and silence, or it may be dancing and laughter, but authentic, original, and full of life. Even it is peace, it will be very alive, compassion. Then whatever you do, you express, you may be a scientist, do your research, you want to do it, then do it. You will love to do it. Or a singer, dancer, or a painter, or you want to do your office job, or you want to create anything, you maybe in your automobile industry, anything which the being, the whole want to express through you in that way, and you feel love. I love to express that way. That is who you are. The real you is divine, the whole, the God itself. Express that. Go to the center, feel the depth, the peace, and express God. We need it. The world need.